I'm Chip Campbell. I'm the owner of Okefenokee Adventures.
I'm Howard McCullough. I'm a forestry technician here at Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge, and I've been here for the past 23 years.
My name is George Constantino, and I'm the refuge manager of the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge.
Late 1990s and early 2000s, we had a series of years that were real dry. We had some pretty good project fires starting in 98 and then again in 2001, 2002.
The frequency of fire in Okefenokee is what to some extent sets Okefenokee apart from the other big peat-based blackwater wetlands.
For me to change that, I got it.
But 2007 seemed to be the record year in terms of drought, because we had areas burn in 2007 that hadn't burned for 75 years, so it's a pretty rough year.
We were at one of the most severe and long-term drought periods that we had seen in decades.
We weren't talking about if a fire starts, we were saying when a fire starts, because we knew it was going to be a matter of the first real active lightning system. That's what happened. In late spring of 07, we got the right combination of ignition and dry, and she went up like a torch.
The Okefenokee swamp needs fire to maintain itself as a swamp ecosystem. And in that sense, it was a big help for the refuge. It actually opened up areas that had been encroached by years and years of growth, without fire.
Okefenokee Swamp is a fire-adapted, fire-shaped, and to some extent even fire-dependent landscape.
Well, if it wasn't for droughts and fires and floods, the Okefenokee would just evolve into basically a forested bog with a lot less diversity than we have right now. So it's integral to the health and long-term viability of the Okefenokee Swamp in the wilderness area to have fire and droughts and floods. It's what makes it, so unique and beautiful.
Okefenokee Swamp itself, ecologically speaking, needs to burn and will burn pretty regularly when we get a drought period.
When you have an extreme drought period like we had, you pretty much have to just ride that drought out and wait on that season-ending rain.
The idea is to contain the fire within the wildlife refuge where it can burn, and frankly where it's pretty well impossible to fight it anyway. You can get people injured or killed trying to, because it's jungle out there, literally. But what they do is they work to contain the fire within the refuge boundary and keep the fires off the industrial timberlands that sit adjacent to them.
It really strengthened the community's ability to deal with natural events. We are in a hurricane track. We do have fires. And so in effect, all our local communities are much better able and staged to deal with the next whatever natural event's going to happen to us.